Hi guys, Harry Homesteader here. Sorry I haven't made a video for a while. Things have been a bit chaotic over the last couple of months. We went away to on a 10-day road trip through Slovenia, Croatia, northern Italy, back to Croatia again. And then we had 2 weeks back home in Hungary. But during that time, I discovered some Facebook groups for workaways. Workaway Europe, Workaway International, home sitting, pet sitting, that kind of thing. So I joined some of these groups and saw an advert from a lady in Greece. Now, Erica and I had never been to Greece before. And this lady she was asking for someone to look after her cats and dogs while she went away. So I think she advertised that she had 15 cats and 6 or 8 dogs that she wanted looking after for about 2.5 weeks. So I contacted her and asked her for more details, and we had a video call and several messages. And yeah, basically we're here now in Greece, staying here free of charge, very kindly, and looking after 5 dogs and 8 cats. The other animals she's taken with her I think she's gone to Athens. She rescues cats and dogs, and she has done for years, and tries to rehome them. She's got a lot of cats and dogs, and she's had many more over the years. And unfortunately, she's struggling now to rehome the animals due to the war in the Ukraine, because a lot of the cats and dogs she rescued went to Germany, but now they're taking them in from the Ukraine instead. So she's struggling. So what we have to do is a piece of cake, really. The cats and dogs get on so well with each other. They're all free roaming. There are no fences around this property. It's a very rural, remote property. We're about 1.5 kilometres in a direct line from the Aegean Sea. But it takes about 10 minutes to drive there by car. You can't drive in a straight line to there. There are 4 houses in this particular block here on one property, and there's only us here. And we are just surrounded by hills and valleys and trees and olive groves and fig trees. It's just absolutely wonderful. For the end of September, the temperature's great. It's about 26 degrees. It's going to get a bit warmer by the end of the week, up to maybe 29 degrees. And we absolutely love it here. We spend as much time as we can down at the beach. The nearest beach is really quiet. There's always someone down there. There are a few people, but generally speaking, it's quiet and there's plenty of room. It's just not crowded. There might have been 30 people there on the whole beach today, and swimming in the sea is just amazing. Erica and I, prior to this year, haven't been on a seaside holiday, and we haven't been to the sea for about 20 years, living in Hungary for 16 years, and Hungary being a landlocked country. We didn't have too many opportunities, so we're making the most of it now. Anyway, as I say, looking after these cats and dogs is so easy. The 5 dogs all get on well with each other, get on well with all the cats. The dogs get fed once a day in the early evening, about 6 o'clock. And then we put them to bed. They each sleep in their own cage, and we put them to bed about 8:30. Then we get up between 6:30 in the morning. We let the dogs out, and that's it. They just roam free. So there are no fences, no gates around here. They don't tend to leave the property. They just hang around here. And the same with the cats. We've been left with 8 cats, and they're so well natured. They're so good, and they get on well with the dogs. And we just make sure they've got biscuits all the time. They're kind of open feeding, they've got 3 biscuit bowls, and they just eat when they want to eat. So it's really is an easy task for us. So some of the dogs are medicated, but that's just a tablet in the morning, a tablet in the evening, which they take willingly and easily in a little bit of meat. So it really isn't hard work. And Greece is a beautiful country. We haven't seen a vast amount of it yet, but from what we have seen, we've really liked. Really laid back here as well. So right, I'll just turn the camera around and show you some of the animals here. She's our favourite. That's Doro, and we could take her home to Hungary. We would love to take her home. Although we said we won't have any more pets after Medved died, we said he won't get replaced, and it's our time. We want to make the most of our time without being restricted by any more cats and dogs. But having been here with these, surrounded by the love that these animals give us, is just overwhelming. So when the owner comes back, we're going to discuss the possibilities of rehoming Doro, because I think because of her temperament, her nature, she's so well behaved and she's so relaxed around cats and dogs that she will be a really good fit at home with us in Büyükşehir. The fact that she doesn't run off when when there's no gates and fences, makes it so much better as well. So, who else have we got? That's Paris. So well-natured, so good-natured. That's Adam. He's a gun dog with a skin problem. But again, he was so nervous when we first came here. But he loves us to bits now. And he's so well-behaved and good-natured. Hey, Paris. That's another one. That's Orpheus. That's Ricky. He's a little bit boisterous because he's quite young, he's quite lively, but he's very, very good with the other cats and dogs. That's Temis. Temis looks to be a little bit older, but so quiet and so good-natured. And they follow us around everywhere. This is where we're staying, in this little complex with the 4 houses. Over there in the distance is the Aegean Sea. In the morning we wake up and we've got a balcony leading from our bedroom, and we sit out and have our coffee and our breakfast with the most amazing views of the Aegean. This little cat is Bemu, and again Bemu is so loving and affectionate, but a little bit of a loner, doesn't spend a lot of time with the other cats. And Tristan here absolutely loves attention. His little tongue sticking out. So all the cats and dogs are so affectionate. And that's where we're staying there. Erica's up there teaching at the moment. She's maintained her online teaching work. There is another dog around here, but the other one doesn't come out very often, very, very shy. Let's have a look. We've got Frida. Frida's a little bit feisty when the dogs go near her. She's very good, but she doesn't like the dogs getting too close. And that's Olodin. He's on special diet. And there are some more, but they tend to stay near the other house.